And now, broadcasting live from the Darkroom Studio at Craven Community College, it's In the Know.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to In the Know. I'm Craig Ramey.
I'm Megan Johnson. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Megan. It's so great to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was kind of a foggy day coming in, a little misty.
Yeah, I've grown to just not expect anything from the weather anymore except for surprises.
Surprises, yes. And if you don't like it, wait 15 minutes, it will change.
That's right,
yes. Especially around here.
Yeah, but it's so great to see you here where we are every Thursday morning
right.
at 9 a.m.-ish for the In the Know podcast.
We keep you on your toes.
That's right. But yeah, this is where we talk about things going on at the college, things going on in the community, silly things that you might have told me about. Or
I don't have anything silly yet. I don't think I do. I don't know. I'll find something. I'll dig deep.
Yep, and just a little bit. Oh, was that a clue?
I remembered.
Okay.
I do have something.
Okay, and then in just a little bit, we'll be talking with Director of the Small Business Center, Dr. Jeff Wilke. So he'll be talking to us about the new generator project going on over there. Very exciting stuff.
It is very exciting stuff.
And then, of course, we got to thank our folks over in the booth helping us out, right? Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning, Joseph.
Good morning.
Hi, Nikki.
Yeah. Morning, Nikki. How are you doing?
I don't think she can hear you.
That's okay. Yeah, she can hear me. Yeah.
She can hear you? Okay, good. Awesome.
Yeah, it was a foggy morning.
It was.
But it's supposed to be like pretty nice, like 68 degrees today.
Yeah, it is.
Joseph is our resident weatherman. He knows what the weather's
Yes,
going
I
to be.
constantly look check at it.
So, Joseph, yesterday was National Weather Person Day. Did you know
really?
that? Yeah. You should have jumped
That was
on
your
that
day.
one. That was your day, bud.
You know, it's actually quite funny is that when I was growing up, I watched a lot of the Weather Channel.
Did you?
Yeah.
Somehow I believe that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we watch a lot of the Weather Channel around here, too, right?
We do.
Hurricane season especially.
Well,
Yeah.
you just never know.
That's right.
You know, it's like yesterday when after work I went grocery shopping and all of a sudden the wind kicked up and it was like cold.
Yeah.
And then it's cloudy. I was like, we're going to get snow again and nobody told us?
Yeah.
But no, it was all good.
Like I said, it's just a surprise for me
Just
every
a
day.
surprise.
I don't
You
worry
never
about
know.
it. I'm just going to,
Dress in layers.
I take one step out the door. Like a cat on a snow day, right? I open up the door, I take a step out, and I'm like, okay, I can either deal with this or I'm going to run back inside and get something else. That's
Correct.
how I do it.
Correct. Absolutely. So speaking of National Day,
Yes.
do you remember the teaser I gave you yesterday?
You said something about Star
I
Wars.
did.
Is that right?
I did. So these came from one of my staff,
Whoa.
Cindy Fawcett.
Lightsabers?
They are. They're chopstick lightsabers.
What?
Look at that. I'm going to give them to you because you're like the.
Hold on.
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Wait, is there chapstick in this?
Chapstick. No.
I thought you said chapstick.
Chopstick.
You did say chapstick, Megan.
Chopstick.
I was like,
Thanks for
how about-
busting on me, Joseph.
Okay, great. Okay, I like that.
So today is
I love
National
this.
Chopstick Day. So around 1200 BC, Chinese cooks began using chopsticks to prepare food. These tools were likely long enough to reach into the hot cooking pots. Later, they were shortened, probably around 400 BC. Once these handy eating tools found their way into to the dinner table, they spread around the world. Portable and elegant in their design, they also may vary from region to region. So I brought another set. This was one that I pulled out of the drawer. These are my daughters, actually.
Oh,
Aren't
yeah,
they pretty?
those are nice.
Yeah, so her aunt gave her those. There's got like mother of pearl and some shell inlay. And of course, these are the ones that you can get at the grocery store sushi section, right?
Shell inlay.
Sushi.
See, I like that. We need some more chopsticks at our house. I don't know what's happened to them.
So
yeah, those
this
are
is
the
the ones
easiest
you
cheap
get,
ones. Yeah.
you know, the sushi counter, the ones that you can pop open. Now, when my kids were little, if we went to get hibachi, they would rubber band them together so the girls could. It was almost like a spring back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it like teaches you how to use them.
Yeah. So you apparently are pretty good at it. I mean,
I've had some sushi.
well, I have too, but I use a fork
Yeah.
for my fingers.
Do you really?
Yeah. So I've not. I've never grasped the whole.
Wait, so you
chopstick.
still can't do
I
it?
still can't.
Oh,
they say
no.
it takes practice and dexterity. I guess I'm lacking both.
Oh no, I'm sure you could pick it up.
I could pick it up, but it may
Yeah.
not make it to the mouth.
Yeah. You just need to eat more Chinese food or more sushi, more Japanese food.
So, are there rules on using chopsticks?
I hope not, because
There-
I'm breaking them right now.
There's actually several etiquette rules to apply when using chopsticks, and they said you can go to a website called everythingchopsticks.com.
Okay.
There is chopstick etiquette, everythingchopsticks.com. So, all right, ready for the next one?
Wait a
What?
second. But wait, before we move on from chopsticks,
What?
you might not be able to eat with them, but I bet you can play chopsticks on the
I
piano.
can dun 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 dun. Yeah. I
Yeah,
can do that
see,
one.
there you go.
It's been a long time. I mean, I could figure it out.
You could probably play chopsticks with chopsticks.
You could.
I want to see that, Megan.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
isn't this cool though?
Yeah. If by the
Lightsabers?
way, for people who are watching us on the live stream, we love you. We're always happy when we have folks tuning in. If you have your favorite type of chopsticks, place to get chopsticks, favorite thing to eat with chopsticks,
Shoo, shoo.
let us know.
Shoo,
Just
shoo,
drop it
shoo.
into the comments. Or if you want to have a chopstick sword
Shoo, shoo,
fight.
shoo.
I still like the idea of lightsaber chapstick because I just like the idea of like
Ooh.
cutting your lips off, or if it was like the saber, you could just go
Zoom, zoom. No, look at my lips. Zoom, zoom.
That's right. So it would either burn your lips off or they would glow.
I didn't have a nice cherry color because it got
Yeah,
scorched.
just bleeding.
Yeah.
That's really the cheapest of chapstick lipstick is just burn your lips. I guess.
Chapstick lipstick. Okay, so I got one more.
Give it
I know
to
I
me.
try to keep it to one, but I've got one more because we can't pass this one up.
Okay.
Ready?
What you got?
Pay a compliment day.
Oh,
Is so nothing cheers a person up quite by hearing someone say something nice about you. It's time to return the favor or pay a compliment. And although we shouldn't need a special day to show the appreciation, most of us need a little nudge, just as a reminder. So I pulled up a little bit of information, it's on my phone actually, of what is the nicest compliment you can give someone?
oh.
What do you think?
Are you asking me like the
Yeah, I was
nicest
going to ask
one?
you. Yeah. Before I
Uh,
read what they said.
I think you are very kind to other people. You're a very giving and thoughtful person.
Well, thank you. So that's kind of, you're on the right
Am I?
path. You
Okay.
are. It says generally the nicest compliment you can give someone is that it's specific, genuine. Oh, where did it go? Genuine and focuses on their character or positive qualities. Like saying, I really admire your kindness and how you always go out of your way to help others. Your perspective, this is something I appreciate on you, your perspective on things is so insightful and makes me think differently.
Oh.
Yeah. So the key points to consider when giving somebody a nice compliment: focus on their actions and behaviors, be sincere, acknowledge their effort, consider the context. Examples of nice compliments. Joseph, you have a really nice calming presence.
I
Look
thank
at that.
you.
You're welcome.
Did you prepare your comments already?
I did.
Okay.
Nikki,
Yeah, look
I
at you.
appreciate your honesty and willingness to speak your mind.
I appreciate that about her as well.
Yes. And Craig, your creativity inspires me.
Oh.
So, and our guest, oh, I cut it off. You always, Jeff, know how to make people feel better.
Thank you very much.
You are very
Appreciate
welcome. Well, we appreciate you.
You
and
just gave me a big smile.
well,
Look
good.
at that.
And so, we appreciate you being here. So again,
Thank
this
you.
is Dr. Jeff Wilke with our Director of Small Business Center here at Craven Community College, and you're here to talk about some cool stuff that's happening down there.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm gonna throw it at you. Let's talk about it. What's going on?
Well, we're getting we're launching a new program called the SBC Generator, and what this is we're providing actual space that entrepreneurs could use to help them successfully start and initially grow their business. And what's great about this is we provide on-site mentorship services that help them get connected with financing, the funding they need to successfully start their business, and also help to get the traction within the market and reduce their startup costs. So what this does in general, altogether, is reduce the element of risk associated with startup ventures. So it's a very exciting program, and we just opened it, and it's going to help not only with the local entrepreneurs, but economic development in the county.
And you talked about that risk that a lot of new small businesses have.
Right.
What some people may not realize is that this new small business center generator is a building. It's an empty shell right now that someone can move their business into, but it's located directly across from the small business center where your office is, where
Right.
your team is. So there's that support structure. So there's on one side of it's the building, but on the other side of it's I have a question, or I need to print something, or I don't know how to write a
We're
business
right
plan.
next door. That's
Yeah.
what, on-site mentorship.
Just a few steps away.
So, and we plan on being very engaged with helping the business and so forth. So, it's a great resource. Not only that, is the location's perfect, right near downtown New Bern, next to Highway 70. The other good thing is the visibility. With starting a business in the center of community college, right next to downtown New Bern.
Yeah.
Joseph, can you throw back up the pictures of it?
Yeah.
The two of them? Because I'd love to talk to you, Jeff. So that was like an old, it wasn't a shed, but it was like an old garage, right? So tell us how
it had
it,
like chicken wire in there. It was not sealed. It was kind of vulnerable to the weather and all that. So it's a brand new building.
so tell me about the partnership that helped get it from chicken wire garbage to this.
So what I did initially, I developed a business plan. Of course, I sold that to the college leadership, and then we actually went to another they're called incubators in business, and we went to one that's actually operating in Brunswick, and that's how I sold the idea to the college. And then we applied for a Golden Leaf grant, and we were able to get funding from that. So that was the big thing. So I'd say altogether, this took almost 3 years to put together.
Yeah. And the Golden Leaf Foundation has been a great partnership for the Volt Center and for this program specifically.
Right.
We just had a ribbon cutting for our heavy equipment operations building just last week, which they helped contribute to, and then they'll be joining us for our ribbon cutting that we'll have for the
when we
generators.
were awarded the grant is for those two projects.
So tell us a little bit about the process for somebody to apply if they wanted to participate and be
Yes, of
have part
course.
of that
So
generator.
there is going to be a selection process. So on our website that you could visit, we do have an application there and an information sheet. So I'm trying to keep it simple, but I want some basic information about the applicants, what their credit score is, and they'll need to develop a business plan to present to me and our advisory committee, and then we go through a selection process.
And so there's 4 bays in there, right? So there's
Correct.
only 4 spots we can have at a time.
Right.
And I believe the maximum lease that we're allowing is 2 years, just to kind of help them get started
it's an
and get their feet.
accelerated 2-year program. So what will happen after the first year of commitment? The rate, we're calling it a usage fee, will increase $1 per square foot. So we start off with $4 per square foot, going to $5.
And how many square feet is it?
168. Now that might seem small, but it's actually not. You had the picture up just now, and it's quite a bit of room in there. And then we have the 110 and 240 volt circuits where there's plenty of power for people to bring equipment in. It's suitable space for, let's say, any small business starting in the manufacturing trades or the construction trades. I also see a lot of other business models that would be suitable for this space, like a landscaping or even arts and craft, because I know that's kind of popular out here in Craven County.
Yeah,
so.
art studio space is difficult to find.
Yeah. One thing it made me think of, you may have seen, it's an image that's been passed around before when people are talking about starting small businesses. It'll be a picture of Apple and the garage that it started in. It'll be a picture of
Correct.
Amazon and the Google and the garage that started.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah, and it's the exact same amount of space essentially that was able to become one of the largest companies.
Yeah,
in the world.
and that's one of the big challenges is the startup costs. And with our program, we reduce that quite a bit. Even in the usage fees, we're covering the utility side of things.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
they're just basically paying for the space on the short term.
So there's water, there's electricity,
Yeah.
there's
There's hot
accessibility.
water too.
Oh, that's nice.
You
Air
know.
conditioning and heating.
Yes.
And there's an entrance door for customer base or clients, and then you've
Well,
got the bay door.
Yeah, there's entrance, but it's not. I don't think it's suitable for like a storefront.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good space to operate the business out of.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Yep. So if somebody was in that space and they needed to talk to a customer, would the SBC office space or that conference room table
Yeah.
be available to them to be
Yeah,
to
and,
talk
and
with
that's
customers?
a good point, Craig. They'll be welcome to use our space and our center, which we do have like a conference table and equipment in there, including Wi-Fi and all that. So they'll have that available to them, and they'll have 2 parking spaces along with it, and then there's security at the campus and so forth. So there's a lot of good amenities.
That's awesome.
So where are we in the process right now? You're currently accepting applications.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, anyone interested could simply go to our website, cravencc or at edu/SBC, and get with us and apply, or even come out and visit, and we'll give you a tour.
I did a few stats this morning before I came in. I just kind
Okay.
of scribbled them down for us. But this was as of 2003. The SBA, or the Small Business Association, they identify a small business having 500 employees or less. Do you want to take a wild guess how many we have as of 2023? How many small businesses in the U.S.?
I can't even imagine. I'm sure it's most. I'm sure
It's
most businesses.
34.8 million.
Yeah.
Interesting, though, it's about 7% of the population that started it.
That started a small business. Okay.
Yeah, sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
And you've been a part of a small business, so have I. I mean, I had my own business. My family had their own business.
Have I had a small business?
I thought so.
I don't think so.
So, like when you were in your band, that wasn't considered a business?
I mean, I guess, yes.
Yeah.
I played shows and I got paid for them, yes. Yeah, but it was never really official. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
interesting with the statistics. Like if you look at North Carolina, for example, most of the businesses in this state are small. So like 98% or close to 99% of all business in Craven County is small business. The rest, small 1%, is the large corporate entities.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very good.
So we will be having a ribbon cutting for the Small
Correct.
Business Center generator. So that's pretty exciting. We'll have, like I said, some of our friends from Golden Leaf will be coming in, and some of our business partners and representatives from the state level for the Small
Correct.
Business Center. Is that
Yes.
correct? Yep. Do you recall the date and time that we're having the ribbon cut?
February 18th, 10 a.m., that's on a Tuesday.
Yep. So, we sent out an invitation for some folks yesterday, but if you are an individual who is wanting to take advantage of this opportunity or learn more about it, you can certainly come and see the ribbon cutting happen and talk to
Yeah,
Jeff and his
we're
team
open
after.
to the public, so if this is something you're interested in or know of someone that could benefit from this type of program, please reach out to us.
Good.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I got a joke for you.
All right, let's hear it.
Why did the donut maker retire?
He was out of dough. He made all the dough he wanted.
He was fed up with the whole business. So before you get fed up with your business, go and see our Small Business Center and get advice and counseling and get questions answered,
Love it.
right?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, I know you got to go. So
It's time to make the
cut you
donuts.
loose. So we'll put some. Yeah, you go get some donuts, okay? But we'll put links in the comments. So if people want to go and find the application, learn more about the SBC generator, it'll all be in there for them. Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful,
Sounds good.
Jeff.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
for
very much.
joining
And,
us.
I appreciate you having me today.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And, a little teaser: Jeff will also be on WCTI 12 today at noon.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Well,
talking
best of
about
luck.
the SBC generator.
Have
yeah.
that big smile
Yeah, that's right.
because you make people feel better.
That's right. Enjoy the
All right,
rest
have
of your
a
day.
great day.
All right,
Yep,
take
see you
care.
later.
Bye-bye.
All right, what does that mean, Megan?
It's time for
Community events. Okay, that was unnecessary. Why did I do that? All right, Calendar Girls. Visit the New Bern Civic Theater February 7th and 8th at 7:30 p.m. and the 9th at 2:30 p.m. That's all this weekend to see the stage adaptation of the acclaimed 2003 film Calendar Girls, a true story of friendship, determination, acceptance, and knowing when to let go. Tickets can be purchased either at newberncivictheater.org or at the box office Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 4 p.m. This show is rated PG-13. Limited seats are available, so get your seats before it sells out. I know I've got mine. I'm going tomorrow. And Megan, you went on Sunday.
I did. It was wonderful.
Yeah?
Yes. I laughed my tail off. So did my friends sitting next to me. We were like smacking each other because we would start laughing. And then as Michael talks about in the beginning, it's also very cathartic. So you kind of get sideswiped. So bring a tissue just in case. But it was great. I loved it. It was awesome.
That's great.
I'd see it again. That's how good it was.
Yeah, and seriously, tickets are going.
Ours was sold out. There were a few empty seats, but that was probably because people were sick because, you know, the Craven crud's going around. But we're glad that they stayed home, not to share it with the rest of us.
Yeah.
So, but yes, it was wonderful. Please go support.
Very cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did. Guess what? You want to go polar plunging?
Yoo-hoo.
Yay, the Polar Plunge. Participants will take a plunge into the Neuse River at Lawson Creek Park to benefit Special Olympics North Carolina. This event is all about having fun and supporting these athletes. Speaking of fun, there will be a costume contest for the plungers with prizes for the top 3. I wonder what kind of a costume would I wear? Would I be a polar bear? Would I be a penguin? Would I just be something goofy jumping in?
Polar bear would be a lot of fun.
I don't know. Could you find a costume for that? But I don't know. Anyway, but there's going to be prizes for the top 3. Registration starts at 10 a.m. with the plunge at 11 a.m. and lunch and awards at 12 p.m. To take part in the plunge, you only need to raise $50. So you can either out of pocket or you can get people to sponsor you to go jump in the creek.
Yep. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Plunge. All right. After work at the movies. Thursday, February 13th from 6 to 7 p.m., the Carolina Chamber of Music shares delightful movie music on the classical stage. Hollywood hits combined with classical favorites by Bach and Borodin heard on the big screen, plus a surprise cinematic encore. Tickets are $30 for general admission and $25 for active and retired military members. Can be purchased online at carolinachambermusic.org or in person at the Bank of the Arts at 317 Middle Street in beautiful downtown New Bern.
You ready to do the Cupid Shuffle? If not, you can. You can make plans. This Valentine's Day from 6 to 11 p.m. for the 3rd annual Cupid Shuffle Valentine's Day experience hosted by the Soul Man, Joe Brown, and his band that promises to be an electrifying night of love, laughs, and top-notch music. Enjoy a prime rib carving station, full buffet and desserts, dating games, and much more. I don't know if I'm ready for dating games.
No?
I got mine. My Valentine's hooked. Tickets are $65 for general admission and $60 for a table of 8 and can be purchased through eventbrite.com. Formal black tie attire is recommended. It does not say where it is. Is it up on this thing? It does.
It's at the Flame.
Neuse Boulevard at the Flame. Very good. February 14th, 6 to 11. Get your tickets.
History and tradition of fife and drum. Join Craven Community College Lifetime Learning Center and Tryon Palace on February 12th at 2 p.m. at the North Carolina History Center for the 2nd New Bern History Lecture Series. This presentation will discuss the history and tradition of the musical fife and drum used in the American Revolution. To register, visit tryonpalace.org.
Well, let's go walk with a doc. Join Walk with the Doc on February 15th from 9 to 10 a.m. with Glenna Crawford from Carolina East, Training Center Coordinator. She will be giving a special presentation on hands-only CPR, followed by a group walk. This event is free for everyone, and all ages and abilities are welcome. Location is Creekside Park, 1821 Old Airport Road, or the New Bern Mall if it's raining or if it's less than 40 degrees. So you will have to go out and test the air like you said earlier. And then what? We're going to be back here next Thursday.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Let's do it again.
We're going to be joined by the chairperson for this year's New Bern Mardi Gras, Steve Kelly, and he will be talking about the event itself and what to bring and what it brings to the community.
Have you ever been to the Mardi Gras?
I have been to the parade, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
I have. And actually, I'm part of a group that they actually decorate the bus and I'll pile in. I've never not done that because
you haven't gotten in the bus?
I haven't gotten in the bus. I think you get my beads on. I'm a little fluff
you can get
on.
and have some fun.
I do.
Yeah. I lived in Ghent for a little while. I really enjoyed that part of it.
Yeah. It is kind of a great community event. It kind of brings people out. It's like the beginning of fall. I mean, it's springtime and everything's kind of thawing out a little bit. So,
but it's just big enough. They have food out there. I assume they have food trucks this year. I know they have in the past, and bands play. And parades. It's a fun little
It
kickoff.
is. And everybody's dressed up. So
That's right.
not like Polar Plunge, different.
No. Well, I'm going to get a polar bear costume and wear it to both.
Okay.
But I'll just put beads on
Beads.
for Mardi Gras. So
And a boa and some fancy hats and
Polar boa.
polar boa.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's what I'll be.
So this weekend is Super Bowl. Speaking of Mardi Gras,
That's
it's
right,
going to be
it
in New
is.
Orleans. So if you are a Kansas City fan or if you are a Philadelphia fan, put it in the comments. We'd like to know.
Oh.
We'd like to see the balance of our audience. Which
Okay.
way do you go? Joseph, you look like you're going to want to say something.
I actually have one more thing to present for you.
Tell me.
He's got something to share. What's up?
Just an update from what we had last week since they got moved to February 24th. Just wanted to put that reminder out for everyone.
Great. Thanks for that. Yeah, they
Very
extended
good.
the deadline last week. So we had our guests from the foundation last week talking about the Community Fabric Awards. So, yes, if you still haven't gotten your nominations in for individual leadership, business leadership, or leadership in education, you have a little bit more time now. Just go to cravencc.edu/CFA.
Have you gotten it in yet for me, Craig?
I'm working on it.
You're working on it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
time will tell.
That's right.
Well, good. So, anything else you want to share? Any events, things
No, I
going
don't
on
think
here
so.
on campus?
Yeah, you've stirred up a fight with the Super Bowl discussion. I'm
I
sure.
did?
Not
I hope
yet,
so.
but yeah, we'll see.
So, do you have you leaning either way, or are you just in there for the nachos and
I mean, I
and
do
sushi?
like nachos anytime.
We get sushi and we can pull out our chopsticks.
You can eat nachos with chopsticks if you want to.
That sounds
Mix it up.
challenging.
Yeah, but no, I'll be pulling for the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any reason why?
I watched the Netflix series Quarterback.
Okay.
Which follows 3 or 4 different quarterbacks from preseason all the way through to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And one of the quarterbacks they followed was Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
And so I got to see him and everything that he did and his work ethic and I
Behind
really
the
became
scenes.
I became a fan of him
Oh, that's
watching
awesome.
that. Yeah, so yeah,
Well.
I'll be happy to see him win again.
I just hope the best, strongest team will win and nobody gets hurt. And everybody has fun. I just like a fun game. I want some energy.
Yeah.
I don't want
you want a pennant that says "Go Team"?
Go team, any team.
Go sports ball.
Woo!
Right.
So, Joseph, anything else, or are you good?
I just want to say, just me crying in the corner being a Bills fan.
Yeah. Bills are out. Sorry.
Sorry. Next time. Oh, I can tell you. So, Super Bowl is the anniversary of when I met my husband.
Oh.
We met at a Super Bowl party.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, in Riverbend in January, because back then it was in January.
Mm-hmm.
In January of 1992. We've known each other a long time.
And you know who won the game?
I do. It was Washington Redskins.
No.
Yes,
your
it was.
husband.
No, your
Look at
husband,
that.
he did win. Yeah, but it took a while before we became dating and then husband
I
and
got
wife.
you,
But that's
yeah.
where we met.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it is cool. Yes, it was the Buffalo Bills and Washington Redskins.
Yeah.
They were playing.
So I appreciate you reminding Joseph one more time of a Bills loss. I know that felt good.
Yeah,
for
Bills.
Him.
Yeah, they did lose that time.
Yeah, of course they did.
Sorry.
Yeah. But that's okay.
That's
maybe,
right.
Maybe next year's
Gary
their year.
won.
That's right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
nope, we didn't worry about the Bills,
Yeah.
just the Gary. Well,
right.
guys, thank you. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Pay somebody an awesome compliment. Remember, be sincere and genuine. And we are also so grateful that you join us on a regular basis and chime in when you do. So, and please remember to share this podcast or on Facebook. We'd love to continue to grow our audience. So, in the meantime, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.